Soma Wine Village.
Soma Wine Village is the destination for wine innovation, wine education, and wine vacation.
Wine is very good for health. I heard from the celebrities as well.
Too much of food, travel too much, sleep too much, you do anything too much is going to harm you. The liquor, it is not an easy drink that you drink and you understand. So there are a lot of flavors, there are a lot of fruits, and a lot of elements which make wine, a different liquor.
Just I heard it is around 25 acres, right?
Yeah, so it is based in 25 acres. So we have vineyard, then we have private villas with swimming pool, then we have individual luxury rooms.
Okay.
We've even got India's first barrel house.
Usually, doing this kind of business means people will not support. What kind of challenges you used to face, and how you people used to tackle.
It's all about how you judge a wine, how you look at it, how you smell it, then why do you swirl the wine, then how do you sip the wine.
Investment would be like?
You could do it in 5 to 10 crores as well.
Oh,
yeah.
With 5 crores, and we can able to start one wine business. Wine is actually used for gifting as well, right?
So similarly, wine is that you can gift. So like how you gift a rosé to a girl or your girlfriend or your boss or something like that. So you could gift a bottle of wine.
Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to Coffee with Rajeev Pasupuleti on Rajeev Pasupuleti podcast YouTube channel. So ఇవాళ నాతో ఒక స్పెషల్ గెస్ట్ ఉన్నారనమాట. సో ఎవరు అంటే నేను ఒకప్పుడు లికర్ బిజినెస్ అనేది ఎలా చేయాలని చెప్పి ఒక వీడియో చేయడం జరిగింది. సో దానికి చాలా మంది చాలా కామెంట్స్ చేశారు. బట్ ఆ టైంలో నాకు ఎవరు దొరకలేదనమాట. సో ఒక పర్సన్ తీసుకొచ్చి జెన్యూన్గా ఆన్సర్స్ ఇచ్చే పర్సన్ ఎవరైనా ఉంటే వాళ్ళని ప్రొజెక్ట్ చేసి మీకు మంచి పాడ్కాస్ట్ రూపంలో అందిద్దామని చెప్పి అనుకున్నాను. బట్ ఆ టైం అయితే ఈరోజు వచ్చేసింది. సో నాతో ఉన్నారు ఓంకార్ పాటిల్ అనమాట. సో ఏంటి అంటే వీళ్ళు సోమా వైన్ విలేజ్ అని చెప్పి ఆ కంపెనీ యొక్క ఓనర్ మనతో ఉన్నారనమాట. సో వారి మాటలు అసలు వైన్ బిజినెస్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, ఏంటి పూర్తి సమాచారం అడిగి తెలుసుకునే ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. సో హీస్ ఫ్రమ్ నాసిక్ అనమాట, సో మహారాష్ట్ర. సో వారి మాటలను అడిగి తెలుసుకునే ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. సో హాయ్ ఓంకార్, హౌ ఆర్ యూ?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I am good too. Thank you so much. You are from Maharashtra, right?
Yes, I am Maharashtrian.
So Marathi.
Yes,
Jeevan Zalaka.
Yes, right. That is true. So Jeevan Zalaka is have you had food? Yes.
Yes.
I've had food. Yes. Good.
Oh, superb. So I lived in Pune for 2 years.
Oh.
So I know a bit of
good. Yeah, you've got
Marathi.
a touch of Maharashtra in you. That is a good to hear. Good to hear.
Yeah, fine. So tell me, actually, wine is actually used for gifting as well, right? So how
Yes.
do you give justification for it?
So, like I said, wine is a lifestyle brand. It is not something that you sit and gulp and move. It is a drink that you savor. So similarly, wine is a delicate gift that you can gift. So like how you gift a rosé to a girl or your girlfriend or your boss or something like that. So you could gift a bottle of wine to your friend. Girls love rosé wines. That is true, and most of them know already. So you could gift that. It is a good gift to give. We've got Anarkali, we've got Rista, we've got honey infused wines, then we've got sparkling wines. So all of these you can gift to your colleagues, your friends, your family. We've got beautiful wine varieties. We've got fruit wines, we've got honey infused wines, we've got premium wines, red, white, rosé. All of these can be used to gift. And with our gifting partner in Telangana, that is Tag Gifting Agency, which is based out of Hyderabad, which is widely connected. You could reach out to them to make a beautiful gift packaging with our wines and gift it to your colleague. So if there are Boss Day. So during Valentine's you can give. There are special days that are there. So there is something called as Boss Day also. You can, instead to give a gift to a boss, you could give a beautiful bottle of wine, which he will always remember, saying that, okay, this is a gift that I got from one of my colleagues or something like that. So it's a memorable gift.
Great.
So now that is Christmas is on the way.
So full demand for your business then?
I hope so. People are gifting it as a good option as a gift. And December is here now. People could use it as a good gift.
యా నైస్. సో గైస్, మరి వైన్ అనేది చాలా మంది కూడా బాస్ కావచ్చు, ఫ్రెండ్స్కి, లవర్స్ అందరికి కూడా గిఫ్ట్ కూడా ఇస్తూ ఉంటారంట. మీరు ఎవరైనా ఇచ్చారా? సో ఇస్తే కామెంట్ చేయండి. సో కుడ్ యూ ప్లీజ్ టెల్ మీ అబౌట్ వాట్ ఈస్ Soma Wine Village?
So Soma Wine Village is to describe it in a word, we say it is vinocation.
Okay.
So vinocation is a term that we've coined ourselves because it took us 10 to 15 minutes to explain what is
vinocation.
Yes. So we say that Soma Wine Village is the destination for wine innovation, wine education, and wine vacation.
Okay.
So this three encompasses what Soma Wine Village is. So I would like to share about wine innovation. So we've got red, white, rosé, sparkling wines which are available all over the world. But apart from that, we've innovated ourselves into fruit wines. So we've got Anarkali, which is 100% pomegranate wine.
Okay.
which is India's first pomegranate wine, which is very famous and quite surprisingly demanded by Indian palates because they like sweeter wines or dry
Okay.
wines. So we've got that. We've also got Rista, which is 100% Alfonso mango wine.
Okay.
So there's nothing, no flavors, nothing. It is pure Alfonso mango that we fermented and we've bottled it for our consumers who are loving it in Maharashtra. And soon we'll make that available in Telangana as well.
Yeah. Before entering to the whole topics, I have one question. So alcohol means it's injurious to health.
Right.
So that is always there in my mind, and that's why I won't even touch it. So what would you like to say to the people that a lot of people used to say that wine is very good for health. I heard from the celebrities as well. So how do you justify for this word?
So, see, I would simply put it, I don't want to complicate it by putting in too many factors, but anything that you do in excess is injurious to health. Anything you do, I think if you eat too much of food, you travel too much, you sleep too much, you do anything too much is going to harm you. So everything in balance, everything in moderation is always good.
Okay.
You just need to know how much
Okay.
or what quantity, what, where, how, whom you're with. So there are these factors that matter.
Okay.
And alcohol is a way to it's lifestyle. How you
Lifestyle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
nowadays
lifestyle.
it is a trend actually. If you are not drinking means you are a bad person.
So that is good for me, but I wouldn't say that. But it is just it's a easy way of being more social, more comfortable. It is not a drink that you think that people will drink and fall here and there or they'll misbehave. It is a drink that you enjoy and savor. It is a drink that makes you think.
Okay.
Because wine is a complex liquor. It is not an easy drink that you drink and you understand. So there are a lot of flavors, there are a lot of fruits, and a lot of elements which make wine, a different liquor. I could say.
So you just told me about wine innovation. So afterwards you said something else, wine education.
Yes.
What is it?
Wine, if you see in Europe or Western countries, it is, they have it in their everyday lives. Each meal they have wine. Why?
Is it?
Yeah. So even there are wines that are for breakfast, lunch, dinner. They pair it with their food, and it's a part of their appetite. It is not something. That is why I said it is not something that you drink just to get drunk or something like that. It is a lifestyle.
Okay.
And there are benefits to it, and there are science to it. There's an art to it. So that is what it is, and we want to educate people regarding that.
Okay.
So wine, if you see the consumption of wine, it is growing. The market is growing. It is tough.
I think it will grow forever.
Yeah, it will keep on growing, but it is tough. That people need to know about wine, and that is what we do. So in Nasik, we have a vineyard resort with a boutique winery.
Just I heard it is around 25 acres, right?
Yeah, so it is based in 25 acres. So we have vineyard, then we have private villas with swimming pool, then we have individual luxury rooms.
Okay.
We've even got India's first barrel house.
Barrel house. Okay.
Yes, so you might have heard of that wooden barrels where we age our wine. So what we did is
You process there itself. Like how many days you will store to prepare one wine bottle or that wine?
so it takes around 30 to 60 days for wine to be prepared.
That's it.
But what happens is the fruit that we get is harvested only once a year. So it is not
You
that
people
it is.
do harvest as well?
Yeah, we have our own vineyard, but it is it is not what we require. I mean, we cannot fulfill the requirement. So we have contract farmers also. So wine business is called farmers business.
Okay.
Because it is all the farmers who produce their grapes and everything. So farmers, we are also farmers. So we don't call ourselves businessmen. We got into the business of wine, but we are farmers basically.
Great.
My father is a farmer.
Yeah.
My mother is a farmer. Yeah.
Okay. Great. Please have the coffee.
Yes.
And welcome to our show. Now tell me about the story of your wine. I mean Soma wine village.
Right. So I'll tell you how it started. So my father, Mr. Pradeep Pachpatil, he started in 1980s, 1990s. He did his college and then he got an opportunity to work in a winery. It was very initial that time. I mean, there was no competition. There were no brands. It was again done by a farmer, and then he got an opportunity to work in a winery in 1998. So then he shifted to Nasik. Then he was with that winery for around 13-14 years. So he built the wine industry, you could say. So he helped in communicating the policies in the state. So no one was aware about what wine is, how it is benefiting the farmers, how it can reach to the consumers. So it was all haywire. So all the efforts that it took, all the pillars that were needed to support this industry in terms of policies from the government. Yeah, so
Even the license.
licenses. So initially it was, then it, with all the efforts, it made it easy.
Probably.
Because because wine as an industry, it needs to grow. Like I said, it needs, people need to know about the product, as to what wine is. People still don't know. Some people, you'll be surprised, mix water in wine, which is not
it?
supposed to be done.
Okay.
Wine is supposed to be had, just you pour it in the glass.
Then
and
how
you
to
have
take
it.
it?
So that is where education comes in.
Okay.
So in our
Yeah,
winery and
I'm
vineyard resort,
educated on wines.
so that is a good platform where it's see, like I said, it's a lifestyle. It's not you're supposed to have it or you should have it. It is, if you know about it, you feel, when you go out in the world, not only in India, outside, so people, for them it is very casual. So when you are there, even if you don't have it, but you can know about it, it's like knowledge. It's good knowledge. So similarly, what we do is, in our vineyard resort, we have a tour and tasting session. So we've got sommeliers, or sommeliers are the ones who study about wine, as to its history, how it's processed, and they are the ones who communicate to the consumers.
Okay.
So
So they'll explain how to take it out.
exactly. So when you go to a restaurant,
Okay.
you are not expected to know about wine, right? So if I say that you don't know anything about wine, doesn't mean you can't go to a restaurant which serves wine and they'll be like, you don't know about wine, sir, sorry, we can't serve you.
Yes.
That is not how it is. That is why they are there, to
Mm.
educate you, to know what you want. You could say, I would like wine with fruity notes. I would today, I would like wine which is aged, which has a vanilla-ish flavor. Anything you could demand, and they are the ones who then choose the brand, choose the region where the bottle is from, choose the way the winemaker has made the wine, which will have those nuances in the bottle.
Okay.
So how do you know about this? You go to the restaurant, they're not going to educate you. They'll just ask you and they'll serve you. But in our winery, our sommelier sits with you. He's there with you. He tells you how you hold the glass.
Oh, even.
Everything. From everything. You don't know anything. When you come out of our vineyard resort, you will know 10, 15, 20% of it.
So vineyard resort.
Yes.
So same.
So Soma Wine Village has vinocation,
Okay.
education, innovation, vacation
Mm-hmm.
in the same property. In education, you get educated about why the glass is shaped like this.
ఇట్ ఈస్ గ్రేట్ యాక్చువల్లీ.
Why do you hold it like
ఎవరికైతే వైన్ అనేది గురించి ఏమీ తెలియదో వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడాను వాళ్ళే చక్కగా ట్రైనింగ్ ఇస్తారంట. అసలు కప్ ఎలా పట్టుకోవాలి, దాన్ని ఎలా తాగాలి అన్నీ కూడా నేర్పిస్తూ ఉంటారంట. సో ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్. ఐ నెవర్ హర్డ్ బిఫోర్. యూజువల్లీ డూయింగ్ దిస్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ బిజినెస్ మీన్స్ పీపుల్ విల్ నాట్ సపోర్ట్, లైక్ what kind of challenges you used to face, and how you people used to tackle?
The challenge today is to grow this market. We make good wines. We make wines which have won international awards. I mean, it is a journey. It is not easy to get there, because these awards are not just general awards. These awards are where connoisseurs, wine connoisseurs, master of wines all over the world, who studied wines and they are into wines in and out, day in and out. So they are the ones who taste our wines and they understand. So even if they're not there in the field, when we harvest the grapes by our hands and we process the grapes and we take care of the wine, it's an art. So even if they're not there, still when they taste our wines, they can feel the entire process.
Okay.
All the emotions we've put in, all the care that we've taken. So it is that kind of an award.
Okay.
Where they don't see the label, where they don't see where these who's made this, or is it someone that they know or something. You can't purchase or you can't pay them off to get these awards. So these are all natural, authenticate and hard work that we all put in, gets the acknowledgement. So that is a big thing, which no one can, just with money or fame or anyone who can get that. So all these challenges that you see to make good wine that we face is, then you could say, we are recognized with the awards that recently we got for Viognier, which is
Means?
Viognier is a grape variety.
Okay.
So we got an international world wine award, a gold award for our Viognier, where we sent it to Europe, where all the, like I said, connoisseurs, yes, experts tasted that wine. Yeah, blind tasting.
Okay.
It is like you don't know anything about who's the producer, which
Blind
region.
tasting.
So it is called blind tasting.
Okay. Taste.
How blind tasting is that you don't know who's made that.
Okay.
You don't see the bottle, you don't see anything. You just get the wine, and they taste that wine, and then they mark that wine based on various factors.
Okay. They'll directly tell, like, by tasting it.
Yeah, tasting it by
seeing.
looking at it. So when I say education, it's all about how you judge a wine, how you look at it, how you smell it, then why do you swirl the wine, then how do you sip the wine.
Oh, how many days it will take to actually learn all these things?
See, it's a process. So there are professional courses, but it's a process. So it's in life how you learn things. How you, when you travel, you see things, you learn things. It's just that process. When you take small interest, you'll develop all these facts and everything about it. Yes.
Great. So now let's come back to the main subject that, a lot of my viewers are like entrepreneurs, like, those who wants to become an entrepreneur. So for them, what would be the initial cost to start up this kind of wine business or liquor business? So how much it would cost?
So see, it depends. It all depends on which region you're in. So when I say region, because there are only limited regions where you can grow grapes, grow wine, grow the wine that you call is the plant. So that is Nasik, there's Bangalore, there are other few regions who also do it on a smaller scale.
Goa?
Not so much. No. Goa is also not not, you can't do it in Goa. So all these factors plus the machinery cost, the capacity. So investment depends on capacity. You want to do 2 lakh liters, you want to do 10 lakh liters, you want to do 10 million liters.
At a time, you will produce 2 lakh liters.
So they depends on where you get the grapes from, how much you get the grapes from, and what is your requirement. Because once you crush, you store it. So you store it for a year, you process it, you take care of the wine, you maintain the wine's characters, and depending on the requirement, like I said, how much you need to bottle based on your market requirements, your availability. So there's no number to it per se. You can't say, because it depends on you. Make it at home, and you can make it commercially on a very large scale. So
yeah, I'm telling, like, for example, if somebody wants to start in 200 square feet to 500 square feet of place, if they want to start in that place, means what would be the cost?
So see, tanks are 15,000 liters, 30,000 liter tanks are there. There is huge machinery where you need destemmer, where you need crusher.
That means it requires
It's a capital incentive. Yes, it is a capital intensive
crores.
Industry.
Investment would be like,
you could do it in 5 to 10 crores as well.
oh,
Yeah.
with 5 crores and we can able to start one wine business.
Yes, like I said, it is infrastructure matters. You require all the machinery to make sure that the process happens. Yeah, I could say so.
So initially, tell me now, what kind of license exactly we should take? So before starting it.
So each government, each state has their own policies.
Is it?
Yeah. So it is not one nation, one policy, and that is what we propose. Because let's say we are manufacturers in Maharashtra, and let's say we want to distribute in
according to
Telangana.
Maharashtra rules only used to take.
Yeah, and if I want to distribute in Telangana or Karnataka or anywhere in all the states in India, I need to register our labels. I need to pay a cost for that.
For
Registering our labels. So it is registering. So we have to register our labels, get them approved in the state to distribute. So it is.
So that you have to take registration in the Hyderabad as well.
Yeah. So in Telangana to register, we had to apply to the excise department saying that we want to start our wine distribution here, and we have to register our labels there. And so it's a process that it takes, which everyone has to go through. But what happens is, in India we have to apply to different states, which makes it difficult to enter. It is, again, you have to invest money in applying, and it's the same label. You're manufacturing in India.
What would be the cost for license and registration?
So registration, I'm not sure, to be honest, exactly how much it takes, because it changes every. There are policies that keep on improving. So I'm not exactly sure how much it would take now to apply.
So I think now your actually wine village is surrounded by 25 acres, right? So what are the raw materials or like an equipment you have? And if at all possible, could you please share their costs as well?
So see, make and model, it all depends. So you, like I said, you need tanks, you need fermentation tanks, then you need crusher, destemmer, then you will need a cold stabilizer. There is a lot of, it's a big list of items, and I can share it with you, which you can mention it to your viewers also as to what all it can need.
Please do forward so that I'll put it in the video.
So you can
guys, మనం చూపిస్తాం అసలు ఎలాంటి ఎక్విప్మెంట్ మనకు కావాల్సి ఉంటుంది, ఎంత ఖర్చు అవుతుంది, అంతా కూడా మీకు క్లియర్గా ఇందులో మెన్షన్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. సో నెక్స్ట్, so like you have expanded into Japan and US as well, right?
Yes.
So etla, I mean, how it is happening over there?
Like I said, Indians initially, when you say wines from India, people didn't expect wines from India to be there, because if you see Europe,
means you're exporting or you started over there?
No, we are exporting.
We are just exporting. So for that we need to get the IEC certificate, right?
Yes,
Import and export code.
Yes, yes. So when I said that, is there a market? First of all, that is the question, because India doesn't have a history behind the wine industry.
Hmm.
It is merely started in 80s or 70s or 80s, 1970s or 80s.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So if you see Europe, they have thousands years of history where they make
Okay.
wine, 1,000 years,
We don't have the
more than that.
history.
So we have not.
Ah.
It's an art. So when you say that spices, India made spices,
Hmm.
or we export spices, doesn't mean that Europeans, when they use our spices, they say that okay, that
It means
they've
like we
copied
are good
it.
at it.
Yeah.
So likewise they are
So we
also.
are new world wine.
Hmm.
So they are old world wine region. We are a new world wine region where we are, experimenting. We are developing wines based on our customer base. So when we took our wines to London Wine Fair
Hmm.
and we showed them the Anarkali wine, which is our pomegranate wine, they were surprised, saying that okay, you've made wines from fruit.
Anarkali, the name is very nice.
Yes, so it is a very unique bottle. If you see the label, it is, we literally, you can understand what it is,
Pomegranate.
Anarkali,
Hmm.
and it is a very catchy name that I feel. So if you can also see,
Yeah. So pomegranate wine from a genuine superfood.
they were surprised, saying that they see a stall from India. There
Hmm.
were 10 wineries there, and how come wines from India are here? I mean, they didn't believe that we produced wines.
Is
So
it?
yeah, so
No,
there
don't
was.
we have that kind of technology like in infrastructure here?
No, so that is what I said. It is a
Hmm.
developing market. So we are pushing into promoting and making sure that okay, you just consider wines from abroad or Europe the best wines. That is not the case.
Okay.
We Indians also
Hmm.
produce good wines. We have good team. We have good people. We have good background where we also can, produce good wines which can compete internationally as well.
Yeah, Omkar, now you have 11 plus vines in Hyderabad, right?
Yes.
So what is that actually?
I would like to mention first and thank the people of Hyderabad and Telangana overall for supporting us and acknowledging the quality that we consistently deliver, which has gotten us to the top third Indian wine, favorite Indian wine.
Mhm.
So thank you, Telangana and the people of Telangana. And within 3 years, we've reached the top third
Mhm.
most loved Indian wine brand.
Oh, great.
Yes. So we've got red wine,
Mhm.
we've got white wine,
Mhm.
we've got sparkling wine, which is called, which is bubbly, which is, good for celebration. The
సో
champagne
చూసారు
that
ఒక
you call
బిజినెస్
it.
చేస్తుంటే సో ఆ పర్సన్కి ఎంత నాలెడ్జ్ ఉండాలో ఆ యొక్క బిజినెస్ గురించి ఎంత చక్కగా ఎంత హ్యాపీగా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తున్నారు అనమాట సో ద పర్సన్ హూ ఇస్ డూయింగ్ ద బిజినెస్ హీ మస్ట్ నో వాట్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్ దట్ దే ఆర్ డూయింగ్ రైట్ సో
Right.
ద వే హౌ యూఆర్ ఎక్స్ప్రెసింగ్ ఈస్ లైక్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్
Thank
యా
you.
ప్లీజ్ టెల్ what are there inside of
So we make. So there are generally two basic wine varieties, grapes. Sorry, which is red grape and a white grape. So most of the wines, grape wines, are made from these two. General broadly, when you say. So in that there is different grape varieties which have different flavors, characters that develop with different seasons. So we make wines from red grapes, that is red wine. We make white wine. We make sparkling wine, and we make rosé wines. So we make all these varietal wines which are available in Telangana for consumers to buy.
yeah so I heard like wine with food pairings what is all about
So wines and food are, go together. So it's like what kind of food you have with the what kind of wine determines your experience.
okay
So it is not like you take any wine bottle and you order any food and then you have it together. It is not as easy as that. It might spoil your experience about the wine.
okay
And you would say no, wine is not for me. So wine is more delicate, more complicated than that. So for example, if I say that Hyderabadi dum biryani, the famous biryani that you have, mutton biryani, so you could have that with our Shiraz Cabernet, which is a red grape variety. If you have that biryani with Shiraz wine, together, your experience gets elevated. So each grape variety goes well with each wine variety. So our Anarkali, if you say, so there is a famous dessert of Hyderabad. I don't know what it is. I'll have to read.
pomegranate
So no, I'll tell you. Just give me a minute.
favorite dessert Hyderabad dessert
So good dessert, which is ordered quite a bit in Hyderabad. I'll tell you. Double ka meetha. What is that? That is also
double
well known,
kamita
no?
yes
So I'll
so
try
the combination with the double kamita is good
one of our wines, which is called Sectai, which is a sparkling wine, which is bubbly, which is, you use mostly for celebrations, which you have a tall wine glass, which where you pour and you can see the bubbles. So that wine, if you pair it with a famous Hyderabadi dessert that is double ka meetha, the combination of our Sectai and double ka meetha is amazing. So if you have that combination, you'll enjoy the wine as well as it will enhance the flavors of the dessert.
Okay, so what do you add actually for that? And I think you have to do some research on it as well, right? So you people go through the research before itself.
Yeah. So we
How
are
does it
into,
happens?
so we are into wine. So when we are making our white wine, so there is a process that it goes through. That is, it gets fermented. It's the second fermentation happens in the bottle. So in the second fermentation happens in the bottle, uh, carbon dioxide gets generated in the bottle. Like how when you open a bottle of Coca-Cola, you feel that carbonation. When you drink Pepsi or Coke, you feel that tingly sensation on your tongue. Similarly, is what you get into the sparkling wine, which is also known as champagne. But champagne is a word which is only used in the Champagne region of France. So that style was developed in Champagne region. That is why it is called champagne.
Okay.
You can't call it champagne. You have to call it sparkling wine.
Okay. Our fruit wines are real wines.
Yes, so we are Indians are not the first ones to make fruit wines, I should say. So wine, it evolves. It's not only from grapes. The technology evolves, the flavors evolves, and similarly, fruit wines are also wines. It's just the way they are developed, the way they are processed. It's all similar. It is just instead of grape, you use fruit.
How do you promote responsible drinking?
So I always say we have to be responsible. You should not drink and drive. You should not drink excessively. Everything in moderation is right. You should enjoy wine. You should not take advantage of anything that is available to you.
So what would you like to say to the entrepreneurs or like those who want to start this kind of liquor business or wine business?
So I would say that it is a challenging business. You need to be passionate, or you need to, really know what you're doing. Because here it's not something that you easily just purchase raw material and you process and you make a product. Wine is art, it is science, and timing matters. So
So ఎక్కడికి కూడా సైన్స్ అంటున్నారు మరి.
so it is from the wine, that is the grape, from farm to bottle or farm to glass. It is all delicate process. So wine is partially made in the vineyard, that is the farm. If you have a good fruit from the farm, then only you can make good wine.
How do you want to see yourself after 5 years?
So I see that when we say our vision is vinocation, we want to make sure that our aims, our track is in innovation, education, and vacation.
Okay.
So with vacation, we've got 61 rooms, vineyard resort with a private villas with swimming pools.
That you are going to expand to throughout India.
That is what we wish, that we want to spread awareness about wines in a very fun and exciting way, where people engage. We engage with people. We want to elevate everyone's experiences and their knowledge as to when they go out with people, with friends, with their bosses, with their colleagues. They should feel comfortable with what it is, and they should not feel that they're left behind. So I want to elevate people and be part of their lives.
Okay. I would like to tell you one thing. So in our Telugu states, most of the parents, even the ancestors, everybody used to think like, even the alcohol is very dangerous to health. And, we see like, people will see it as it, they don't like it actually. So what would you like to say to them?
See, I'll tell you the more.
As you said, like, vacation, blah, 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 you're saying, right? So people can go for a vacation by booking your, like, Soma wine village over there. So they'll get everything over there.
Right.
So what would you like to say? Suppose if the family don't want to consume it.
Understood. So see, there is an education aspect to it. So the more you try to suppress, it's like
so
a
for them, you have an answer that we are educating the people so that you just come and, based on, get the knowledge and afterwards you just...
So it's like people are scared of driving. Example, people don't drive, they've not driven themselves anything. That doesn't mean that you should not know how to drive, right? It's even if you don't drive, you should know how it works. For example, maybe it may be a sensitive topic, you want to show it or not, but for example, sex education. Initially, people used to be very mute about it. But now in college or schools, you see that students are being educated.
Yeah, exactly.
They've been told what
even
is
I interviewed a person last week probably. That girl also spoke very well actually. So they are like BTech students actually. So they are giving the information to the...
Exactly. So why do you do that? Is it does it mean that you're encouraging them to do some activities? No. What you're doing is educating them. The more you know, the more informed choice you will take. If you try to hide, or if you anytime you try it with a kid, you try to hide a chocolate. He'll always say, no, I want that. He'll always try and go and explore. and he'll have too much of chocolate, he'll spoil his teeth. Instead of that, you tell them what is chocolate. It tastes good, but you need to have it in this way. You can only have it this many times. You regulate it. You don't suppress it. If you try to suppress it, then people misuse it.
Okay.
The more you know about it, the better it is for your kids or children as to how much, how many times, benefits, risks, everything should be educated.
Okay. I think you're into this industry from how many years? It's been like
So our company, Soma Wine Village, if you see, it's
that is from 11 years. And
no.
you.
So I myself, I've been in this industry for 5 years.
5 years.
But I've got my education. I've done my hotel management, where we get educated about different brands. We are exposed to this industry. But since my childhood, my father, was in this industry. So I always seen him. I wouldn't say there's always scope to learn. I would not say that I know everything, but I know mostly major things, which I feel makes me confident enough to learn more about it. So I'm always learning.
Now you're an young entrepreneur. So what kind of challenges you used to face? And how do you tackle them?
So see, I'm the second generation who's come into the business.
So just call to dad.
Yeah. So
We'll directly call you dad, right?
Yeah. So, but when it comes to taking ahead the second generation, so it's always challenging, because
Obviously.
when you build a business, there are different ways to do it. But when you want to expand and grow your business, there's always a different approach that you need to take, is what I feel. And with the changing world, and with AI coming in, and there are a lot of new technologies that are coming in, so we need to adapt. So my vision ahead is to adapt and to make it as adapting as we can, as easily as we can grow by adapting all these things.
So you just adapt the things and all, then you just tackle them directly.
So we have a good team. So everything, good team matters, good culture matters. So my aim is to have a sustainable company which will grow, step by step.
Great, fine then. So what is your final suggestion to our audience, or like entrepreneurs or youth?
So any business that you do, I believe systematic growth, systematic approach, and deep diving into whatever you do is what matters. So any business that you do, you see there are multi-billionaires who might not have a background about a particular subject, but they still excel in that. It is because of their approach. It is not about how much you know.
Yes.
It is about whatever you know, how do you use that?
So my one question is like, one wine everyone should try from your collection.
Yes, so I'll take 2 minutes on that. So people who are getting introduced to wines, or who are new to wines and they want to know what wine is, or easy to drink wines, I would suggest you go with our fruit wines, or you go with our honey infused wines. So they're easy to drink, they're refreshing, they're fruity, and easy to drink wines. And people who are into wines, who like drier wines or more on the international palate wines, so we've got our reserve selection, we've got our premium selection, which has red, white, as well as rosé wines. And people who love the aged wines. So we would invite people to our winery, where we have French and American oak barrels that we've imported, where we age our wines and we give a private tasting to those enthusiastic people who love to dive deep.
Great. Omkar, I have few rapid fire questions. So are you ready?
Yes.
I'll shoot it now. The first one, wine and food pairing you swear by.
Like I said, dum biryani and Shiraz Cabernet.
Okay. So by the way, do you like dum biryani of Hyderabad?
I love it. I've been having it since the time I'm here.
Do you miss when you go to your hometown?
I do, of course, yes.
Okay. Your personal favorite vintage or brand?
My favorite brand is Vionier, which has won World Wine Award recently, and consecutively for 2 years. So that is my favorite
Great.
brand.
If Soma was a Bollywood film, what would it be called?
Vinokeshi.
Nice. Wine in one word?
It's art.
So where can people find our wines or visit Soma Wine Village?
They can find it in Maharashtra. They can find it all over Telangana. We are available almost everywhere. It is easily accessible.
Yeah. So wine with pizza, yes or no? One wine everyone likes, but you don't.
I couldn't say. It all depends upon what I am craving for. You can't say I can't like, but at the moment I would say I would like to have red wine. That means I don't want to have a sweeter of dry wine. So it just depends on my mood and where I am. Yeah.
If not wine, what would you do in life?
I would always be in hospitality.
Hospitality. Anyhow, you did business management, right?
Yes. So I've done hospitality management. I would always be you could have seen me anywhere, working in any hotel or a resort.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, great. So one celebrity you would love to drink with?
I would love to. My dream is, I couldn't say, but my aim is, I want to, the Anarkali that we call. So Malaika song, you know her. I'm not sure if you know her. So Anarkali disco. Chale. So I would always want to drink a
Show it
glass
to
with
her.
her and dance with her on that
I
song with the
wish
bottle
you
in her
will do
hand.
it soon.
Yes.
All the best for it. And morning at the vineyard or night at the wine bar?
I would say morning in the vineyard. Yes, I would love to do both. Morning in the vineyard and
You
in
should
the
say
evening.
only one, right? So
It's a
fine.
process.
Your favorite drink other than wine?
My favorite drink.
Hmm.
I like single malt scotches.
Okay. One word to describe your brand this year.
You could say one of the innovative brands.
Okay. So next
Yeah.
one. So what's the one myth people have about Indian wines?
Myth.
Yes.
So Indian wines are not good, is what people think, and that is not true.
That's why they'll import.
That is why, yes. So instead of
What is the difference
trying,
between the cost in Indian and if we export?
so Indian wines are easily available and they are available at a good economy. I mean, affordable rates. Imported wines are expensive, but you should support Make in India. I mean, Indians
Yeah.
are trying to step up, and if Make in India is what we are trying to do, making India strong, I think people should prefer Indian wines and promote Indian wines when they go abroad as well.
Yeah. Last question. Can you share one real story from your journey that changed you?
Real story from my journey that changed me. So it's been 5 years that I've been in trying to learn. I always say I'm learning. I would never say that I know everything and I'm confident about how things work. But being an entrepreneur, I mean, second generation entrepreneurs, it's quite
Challenging?
tough, challenging. Yeah,
Is it?
Yeah, people think it's easy. It's not that easy.
You're
It's
on your
never
super couch, right? So
yeah, I mean,
what's that?
so that is what people think, but it is, you imagine that you've got a car. Okay, your father has built the car himself, he's bought a car, and you are supposed to drive it, or you drive it, but you aren't you scared that you'll scratch it, or you'll totally damage it, or you'll meet an accident and you'll lose everything. It's something someone has built out of their passion, out of their hard work, spending 60 years of their lives doing something that I've got at a level, and to maintain it. I'm not even talking about taking it ahead, but to maintain what has they've reached a peak and to take it ahead, it's not easy. I mean, it's a lot of pressure. I would not say that it's not as much pressure as anyone else doing a job or doing, but it's equally more responsibly. I should say it is more equally more difficult. So don't just think that if someone is doing it, oh, he's just got it. Maybe you're not then in their seat, and so you might not know.
Cool. So what is the sad day of your life?
It's, I always face it. I would say that always I try to achieve something and I set a goal saying that I want to do this. It may be a small task, but if I don't do it, I always feel I've let myself down, or maybe I've not been able to do it. But I always pick myself up the next morning and I say that okay, there is a different way to do this. My goal hasn't changed, but my ways have changed. So that is what I always do.
Great. So could you please show all of your వైన్స్ నౌ సో యాక్చువల్లీ చాలా తీసుకొని వచ్చారనమాట అసలు ఏమేమి ఉంటే చూద్దాం ఒక్కొక్కటి.
So this is a lavni. We call this lavni. It is a Maharashtrian dance, which is a well-known dance form. So it's an art.
The name.
Yeah, so that is where the name comes from. This is one of our economy brands where people can, when they want to get introduced to wine, you could say. They don't know about it. So this is an economy brand that people can opt for. Then comes Somras.
అనార్కలి ఆల్రెడీ మనం చెప్పాము ఇందాక. ఐ థింక్ వి స్పోక్ అబౌట్ ఇట్ రైట్.
Yeah, we did. So this is Somras. The story that I told you. This is the Amrut that we say that we, so Somras is also one of our good premium wines that people prefer and
It's
people
yours,
like.
actually.
Yes. So it is made by Soma Wine Village and the name of the brand is Somras. I would like to share a unique wine that we have. This is called Shiraz Jamun Honey. So this is a honey infused wine. A Shiraz is a red grape, but in this we've infused honey, which is got a jamun flavor. So it is natural flavor that the honeybees collect from the jamun flower, and then we infuse that honey into this, which has jamun flavor. So this is one of the most unique wines that we've done, which is easy to drink, sweet wine that people can have, and ladies love this wine. So people who, it's like a rosé wine, You can try this. If you love
Great.
rosé, you can try our honey wines.
That's
Then
it.
we've got Anarkali that we've already spoken. This is India's first pomegranate wine, which we've also taken to London Wine Fair and got an amazing feedback that this is an easy breakfast wine that people can have. So you can try this wine also. It's unique, it's refreshing, and it's
Even I like the names actually. For everything you kept one name, right? Separately.
yeah.
And what is that actually?
And this is our Rista wine. This is 100% Alfonso mango wine, which
Rista
is
means Bandhan.
yeah. So this is not yet launched in Telangana, but we are available in Maharashtra. So if you're traveling to Maharashtra, you can ask for this wine. We will soon launch this wine as there's a good demand that this wine to be launched when we have visitors in our vineyard resort saying that we would love to have this wine. We can't buy this in Telangana.
Oh,
So
great.
maybe soon we will make this available for our consumers to have. This is our Sectai wine. This is our sparkling wine, which is a 375 ml bottle. We also have a 750 ml bottle. This is a sparkling wine that I told you about that people can enjoy. So this is an semi-dry wine, you could say, Sectai, that people can enjoy with fried food. So it's easily cuts through
Fried starters.
fried
Okay.
starters. Yes, you could say. So this is a good
Superb,
wine to have.
actually, Omkar. It was nice talking to you, and
Great.
you shared a lot of information. I hope our audience will enjoy your కాన్వర్సేషన్ యాజ్ వెల్. సో గైస్ మీ అందరికీ అర్థమైంది కదా. సో వైన్స్ గురించి ఏంటి చెప్తున్నాను చెప్పి అనుకోవచ్చు. సో ఐ జస్ట్ వాంట్ టు గివ్ యూ వన్ క్లారిటీ లైక్ అసలు ఈ బిజినెస్ అనేది ఎలా ఉంటుంది, ఏంటి వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఛాలెంజెస్ మనం ఫేస్ చేస్తూ ఉండొచ్చు అని చెప్పడం జరిగిందనమాట. అండ్ ఆల్సో ఇదొక సక్సెస్ స్టోరీ. అండ్ వాళ్ళు పర్ ఇయర్ వచ్చేసి ఆల్మోస్ట్ 25 crores ఆఫ్ టర్న్ ఓవర్ కూడా చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. అండ్ అరౌండ్ వాళ్ళు 25 years నుంచి ఉన్నారు. అండ్ 25 acres యొక్క మ్యానుఫ్యాక్చరింగ్ యూనిట్ స్టార్ట్ చేసి దాన్ని చాలా సక్సెస్ఫుల్గా రన్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నారు. అండ్ ఇంకొకటి తను చెప్తుంది ఏంటి అంటే ఇది ఏదైనా సరే కూడాను ఓవర్ కన్స్యూమింగ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ ఇంజూరియస్ టు హెల్త్ అని చెప్తూ ఉన్నారు. సో ఏదైనా అది కూడా నిజమే కదా. ఓవర్గా మాట్లాడడం, ఓవర్గా తినడం, ఓవర్గా డ్రైవ్ చేయడం, ఓవర్గా పడుకోవడం, ఓవర్గా జిమ్ చేయడం, ఏదైనా సరే కూడా ఆబ్వియస్లీ హెల్త్కి చాలా చాలా ఇంపాక్ట్ అవుతూ ఉంటుందన్నమాట. దానివల్ల ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి సో మోడరేట్గా తీసుకుంటే మంచిది అన్నట్లు కూడా వాళ్ళు చెప్తూ ఉన్నారు. అట్ ది సేమ్ టైం వాళ్ళు చాలా క్వాలిటీ ఆఫ్ వైన్స్ కూడా ఇస్తామని చెప్తూ ఉన్నారు. ఇక కమింగ్ టు బిజినెస్ వచ్చేసి 4 fathers నుంచి రావడం జరిగింది కాబట్టి సో తనకి ఈజీ అయిపోయింది అనమాట. కాకపోతే మీరు లైసెన్స్లు కానీ లేదంటే ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్ కనుక చేయాలనుకున్నట్లయితే ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ యూ షుడ్ హ్యావ్ ఏ ప్రాపర్ క్లారిటీ ఆన్ దిస్ వైన్స్ అనమాట. సో వైన్స్ గురించి పూర్తిగా తెలుసుకున్న తర్వాత మాత్రమే మీరు ఇందులో అడుగు పెట్టండి. ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ లైసెన్స్ అనేది చాలా చాలా టఫ్. సో మీలో కనుక ఎవరైనా స్టార్ట్ చేయాలని చెప్పి అనుకున్నట్లయితే సో యూ కెన్ ప్లీజ్ కామెంట్ ఆర్ యూ కెన్ టెక్స్ట్ ఆర్ ఇన్స్టా పేజ్ ఆర్ మెయిలర్స్ సో దట్ ఐ విల్ గైడ్ లైక్ నేను వారి యొక్క కాంటాక్ట్స్ తీసుకొని వారితో మీకు మాట్లాడించి మీరు బిజినెస్ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలని చెప్పి అనుకున్నట్లయితే సో మీకు నేను గైడెన్స్ కూడా ఇప్పించగలను అనమాట. సో దట్ ఐ కెన్ ప్రామిస్. సో మీ అందరికీ ఈ యొక్క జర్నీ అనేది చాలా ఇన్స్పైరింగ్గా చక్కగా అర్థమని చెప్పి అనుకుంటున్నాను. సో మరొక ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ పాడ్కాస్ట్తో మళ్ళీ కలుద్దాం. అంతవరకు చూస్తూనే ఉండండి రాజీవ్ పసుపులేటి పాడ్కాస్ట్ యూట్యూబ్ ఛానల్. దిస్ ఇస్ రాజీవ్ సైనింగ్ ఆఫ్. థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ వాచింగ్. వీడియో నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్, షేర్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ అండ్ ఫాలో అస్ ఆన్ ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ యాజ్ వెల్. సో ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్లో రాజీవ్ పసుపులేటి అని చెప్పి ఒక పేజ్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ పేజ్ని ఇప్పుడే వెళ్ళి ఫాలో అవ్వండి. ఎట్ ది సేమ్ టైం డిస్క్రిప్షన్లో ఒక లింక్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ లింక్ని క్లిక్ చేసి మన ఛానల్ని సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేసుకోండి ఇప్పుడే.
అండ్ ఆల్సో కాఫీ విత్ రాజు అని చెప్పి మరొక ఇన్స్టాగ్రామ్ పేజ్ ఉంది. ఆ పేజ్ కూడా ఇప్పుడే వెళ్ళి ఫాలో అవ్వండి.